Oh, I can't believe I rolled out of bed to do this. Welcome back to So You're Interested In, the show where I break down an artist's discography in order to give you, the viewer, the best possible jumping off point in order to get into their catalog. On this episode, we are going to be looking at the post-punk outfit Shame. Originating in South London in 2014, this band eventually signed to Dead Oceans to release their debut LP that dropped in 2018. Predominantly pulling from genres like post-punk, art punk, and even some indie rock, Shame has found their sonic home and they have stuck with it. With introspective and sometimes absurd lyrics, Shame breathes new life into the sometimes stale post-punk genre. They do what they know best, and that's make killer songs. So if you are interested in Shame, I will be recommending 2 albums and 3 individual tracks to help you start down your musical journey. First things first, we got the albums. The first album from Shame you should be checking out is their 2018 release, Songs of Praise. Mixing hard-hitting post-punk with a healthy dose of indie rock, this LP sticks to its guns till the bitter end. And while they do have a distinct sound, the overall album hits a wide range of themes and concepts. The first standout track to pay attention to is One Rizla. A radio-friendly, catchy, and relatable tune. I think you'll instantly be able to latch onto this one. The song itself was written out of despair, and it becomes very apparent in the lyrics. Yet even when vocalist Charlie Steen sings the self-deprecating hook, he reminds the audience that he does not give a fuck and is focused on better things. From one heated song to the next, we get the more danceable cut, Tasteless. This instrumental was manufactured to make sure that you get up and groove. It's slightly immature in its lyrical approach, but hot damn, that instrumental will rock your damn socks off. Friction is another song that deserves some love too. The combative nature of Steen's lyrics adds to the tension, which pays off big time considering the song is called Friction. Before we move on to the next record, give me a second so I can talk about Angie. And no, I'm not doing an ad read right now. There is a song called Angie. This track is soft to the touch with an overarching aura that is gorgeous, lovely, and inviting. I know I called them immature a minute ago, but they were the furthest thing from it when they wrote this song. Let's just say this is one hell of a closing track. Songs of Praise is a consistently great LP with enough tunes for all to enjoy. The next album you should be checking out from Shame is their latest 2023 release, Food for Worms. Full of explosive, complicated post-punk tunes, Food for Worms is the necessary next leap for Shame's music. As soon as you hear the song Six Pack, you'll catch my drift. The bass is super present, helping the song chug along. There is a mood shift around halfway through that kicks this cut into a different gear, building to an onslaught to close it out. A much calmer song comes in the form of Adderall. Steen seemingly is coming to terms with the negative effects of the drugs that, as he puts it, gets me through the day. The song's so good that I had to get the single as well. Finally, this record closes out with the track All the People. I wasn't originally going to mention this one, but the hook has been stuck in my head for the past week. This song builds in a slow, methodic way, giving intent to every note played. It almost feels like this is Shame's artistic statement for this LP. It's simply a hell of a song, and I hope it gets stuck in your head as well. Food for Worms kicks ass, and I highly recommend you check it out. That'll do it for the albums, but we still have some tracks to discuss. The first track you should check out is Snow Day from their 2021 release, Drunk Tank Pink. Admittedly, I'm not really crazy about Drunk Tank Pink, but I do think that Snow Day is an amazing song. And even with that being said, you should still probably give this album a shot. However, let me indulge in talking about Snow Day for just a few seconds. The opening riff that carries through the majority of the song is simply sublime. The tones within each instrument are firm without being overbearing. Steen's vocals jump from timid to proud at the drop of a hat, giving this cut a dynamic range. The instrumental isn't afraid to change things up either, adding in hard stops and intriguing chord changes. Snow Day is as post-punk as a song could possibly be in 2021, and if that's the vibe that you're searching for, then look no more. Another standout tune is their 2021 single, This Side of the Sun. Short and sweet, this song is punchy in all the right ways. It's not a barrage of noise, nor is it devoid of sound. Instead, it runs its course nicely with quick guitar mutes and tight drum work. Steen has a little bit of Julian Casablancas in him as well, as he croons around the mic like it's a seedy nightclub. Yet still, there is a glimmer of hope in here, even if the lyrics lead you to believe that there is no hope left. I definitely recommend checking out This Side of the Sun before it's too late. What kind of So You're Interested In episode would this be if I didn't bring up a live song? Well, I guess we'll never know, because the final track I'm going to talk about here is Born in Luton, the opening track to their live record, Live in the Flesh. My goodness, what a fantastic fantastic performance. Sure, I wish the mix was a little better and stuff like that, but they still knocked this Drunk Tank Pink track out of the park. Steen's vocals are second to none, as he commands this song like he's a general in wartime. More than anything, I now have a burning desire to see them play live after hearing this track, and I deeply believe that you'll feel the same way. Born in Luton is already a wonderful song, but I think you'll be surprised to hear this enthralling live performance. And that will wrap up my video covering the band Shame. Links to all the albums and tracks discussed here will be located in the video description box below. Scroll down even further to the comments section where you can let me know if you liked any of the albums or tracks that I picked here. You can also recommend any artist you would like to see covered on this show. Just know I do have a bit of a backlog built up, but that does not mean I'm not taking your recommendations seriously, because you guys have been giving me some really good ones as of late. I know they haven't seen the light of day yet, but trust me, I am working on it. Be sure to subscribe for more videos just like this twice a week, usually every Monday and Thursday, along with a show called Stacks of Wax, where I go through my record collection A through Z and show off some of the cool pieces of vinyl that I own. Other than that, we are getting very close to episode 100 of the show, which is very exciting, and I will have an announcement about that, I think, next week. But yeah, that's all I got. Just go out and support your local record store if you're able to, along with the local artists in your area, and, well, until I see you next time, happy listening.